iconoclastic, magnetic mixtape of plastic hooking beats to make your head rock drastic. Sebutones is on some ill concepts from another dimension we were sent. Time to reinvent the art form, so here's the new standard called the norm. Be forewarned, we got some shit in every aspect of production, programming down to cutting and lyrical creations that's equivalent to nothing, no equal. No equivalents, only sequels. Earth peoples, BC to Nova Scotian. I be bombing on the lines of locomotion while flowing like the ocean and breaking beats down like corrosion. Beware the explosion of my MSI. Fake B-boys will need MSI or like TLC, replacement of their left eye. Cigar, paper, Buddha, blessed eye. Innovate what I create through clouds of purple haze. Producers are amazed, right? Knowing that the days are limited. True. I come back like herpes simplex number 2 while these beat makers struggle for an arrival. Crates upon crates of breaks, soul survival of the fittest. Now who wants to get put on my shit list? 2 mics and 2 fists, that's what we be. Theories of jealousy can't deteriorate. We eliminate the whack MC, that's the objective through the process of selective disorganization. Bullshit DJs are about to feel abrasions. Advancement of hip-hop's my occupation.
You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts. Now try to make it happen if you think you got the guts.
You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts. Now try to make it happen if you think you got the guts.
You can't beat the beats,
you can't cut the cuts.
Now try to make it happen
if you think you got the guts.
You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts. Now try to make it happen if you think you got the guts. Sometimes the science doesn't seem to make you want to sign the marriage license, but this is the official jam of the sacrificial lamb. Initial acts, we got egos. Let's play a little game and see what happens next, because my middle name is Def and dirty tricks as fine as mine will have 36 MCs trying to identify the minus sign. When it comes to the graffiti and 6'2" be out bombing like a shitty ass comedian to take it to the maxative and even further up shit creep without a laxative. You take chances. When a b-boy breakdances all the way to the bank, it'll be the day to be smashing bottles and all the girls will look like fashion models. Here's the plan, in case you don't understand Latin. First we'll take Manhattan, and then we'll take Berlin. I've been to Deep Space Nine and came back with the baseline. I'll blow your candle out if all you wanna do is waste time. Most contemporary hip-hop types are like a stone's throw from being whack, but not the Sebutones though. I've been trying to convince the fools that all that shit's against the rules, and plus it's boring. All I see is MCs consumed with foreign policy. It's giving me a weird feeling, like looking at yourself in a mirrored ceiling for the first time. Funny looking DJs are gonna get the money took in.
You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts, so try to make it happen if you think you got the guts.
You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts. Now try to make it happen if you think you got the guts.
You can't beat the beats,
you can't cut the cuts.
So try to make it happen
if you think you got the guts. You can't beat the beats, you can't cut the cuts. Now try to make it happen if you think you got the guts, son. When we talking it shouldn't come as any surprise, and like the problem is solved because the sucker MCs were the slowest to evolve and started breaking north. They couldn't take the heat, the only choices open to them were to die or else because sophisticated music was made, and the basis was taken, bits of what those in other places were making. Skills developed with variety and charge, and it had a great effect on the society at large. Physics and other scientifics gained velocity because there was rejuvenated sense of curiosity when it comes to stars in the sky. Thunder and lightning and the need for speed, I wonder why.
After the Renaissance is when it all started to happen rapidly. All the staring at the sky made people ask questions, tinkering with their possessions in a quest to find something more. Electro rock was formed soon thereafter. The overturning of the leaf, forming of a new chapter, created discontentment with common belief from thereafter. Electro rock would be written in block letter, full moving type, preschool style to foresight, to foreshadow, to forefront, to the full press. While turning up the century brought about new innovation, creation on creation, invention of new occupations, the emergence of the kick drum, first draft recorded on dub plate that be single-sided wax, soon followed by two-sided wax, compression and multi-tracks to industry. And here's where the problems emerge. I wonder if I should stop them now, or will they know how? Persevere, it ain't clear to them the power they've released into their immediate atmosphere.
I finally had to spell it out in wild style suggestion, and